As a leader in Cargill, Sam has a lot to keep her eye on. She's aware that budget and value creation goals mean there is always room to improve the value levers of the business, things like safety, revenue, cost, and customer. Sam is familiar with the Cargill Manufacturing Excellence System Infinity Loop, which consists of a daily improvement cycle and a project improvement cycle. Her team is now ready to execute the project improvement cycle. This cycle, also known as Accelerated Continuous Improvement, or ACI, has two parts: assess and execute. In assess, we identify, screen, benchmark, and prioritize opportunities. Sam is about to do all of this. This is Project Identification and Selection Workshop, simply stated. Luckily, Sam isn't going through this alone. The first thing she'll do is gather a cross-functional team made up of both local and external subject matter experts, like MTL, functional, and CI leaders. By including a wide range of skill sets, Sam knows that she has the right capabilities and process knowledge to challenge the status quo in the business. A key document will guide her through the workshop, the plan of actions and milestone document. This document helps prepare us for all the activities of the workshop, which has been divided into 4 key steps: identify value levers, identify and screen opportunities, assess and benchmark impact, and prioritize opportunities. Let's take a closer look at these steps. The group begins by documenting their business processes from beginning to end, using a SIPOC diagram. This helps us identify the suppliers, inputs, process, outputs, and customers of the business. It's then used to look for opportunities for improvement. The team then identifies value levers, variables that deliver value to our customers and business. These can include safety, revenue, cost, and customer. The team came up with many value levers, then narrowed them down to several that had the biggest impact on performance and risk. For instance, if they could find a way to reduce energy use in the supply chain, they could create value by reducing energy and emissions. Next, the team digs deeper into our processes to look for opportunities where value could be added. While looking over data from a variety of sources, Sam's team sees a gap between our current performance and the benchmarks and notes it on a value stream map. This map shows the flow of data, process, and material. Then the team must identify actions that could deliver value, things such as just do it's, continuous improvement, non-capital, and capital projects. The team will look at recurring dents or other data to find opportunities. They can then do process walks or brainstorm to discover actions to improve these areas. The team will focus their brainstorming efforts toward each individual value lever, working to generate as many ideas as possible. No idea is too big or too small, and there are no wrong answers. This long list is then refined to create the project portfolio. To account for inefficiencies, it's suggested that the value of the project portfolio be at least 1.5 times bigger than the business target. Resources are finite, and some ideas create more value than others. The team uses their benefit and effort matrix to rank the value of each idea against its ease of completion. Benefit measures the action's ability to improve the value levers. This is visualized on an XY plot or Pareto chart, which helps Sam and her team prioritize projects. Prioritization lets her determine which projects are valuable and which others are not yet ready for execution. Valuable projects are selected for refinement, and the others are retained in a project parking lot for future execution. Sam knows that the team needs to develop project details for valuable projects and select a method of project execution before entering it into the project portfolio management system. They do this using project charters, which help define the business case, opportunity statement, goal statement, scope, timeline, and team for each project. This step will be important to the plant team, as improvements to value levers and profitability of the plant will be expected as the projects are executed throughout the year. Forecasted improvements will help Sam and her team know if they're on pace with their improvements, or if they need to do additional projects to accomplish their goals throughout the year. Sam gathers her leadership team to review the project charters. They know they have more projects than they do resources, so they'll need to plan project execution, maximizing the capture of value throughout the year. Once the plan is complete, they'll enter the projects into the project portfolio management system and communicate the results with the extended team and the rest of the business. After all, sharing these findings may be helpful to other teams as well. As an experienced manager, Sam knows that following up on value capture and project progress is an important task. Her projects can now move into the execute phase of the ACI. The team will monitor the status of the projects in their routine performance dialogue meetings, both at IWEX Weekly and IMEX Monthly. Sam and other business leaders will have the opportunity to drive accountability and remove roadblocks, ensuring project teams are capturing the promised value. Sam and her team now have a plan, but she knows this is only the beginning. With each additional workshop cycle, at least once a year, her business will become safer, more competitive, and more sustainable. This has been the Project Identification and Selection Workshop, simply stated.